Hello and welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. We did it. It is finally December and I need more decoration, of course. So today, this is what we're doing, making a little bit of DIY Christmas decoration. And I would say let's directly start into it. The decoration I'm trying to make today is really easy to use in any shape that you want. I will go for the star shape, but you could also make a tree shape or a heart shape, a simple circle maybe like the Christmas ornaments. Whatever you like to have, you can make it. I start with metal wire. I use 2mm metal wire. That was a tongue twister, 2mm metal wire. First I will get the start of the metal wire out. Is that the start or is that the end? It is horrendous. See that? Maybe that was the end. Excuse me? I think I will just freestyle the size of the star, so I will go with this amount. And now I have to get this straight. And I'm excited to see if this trick is working. I saw this on the internet, so it has to work, right?
I was wrong.
I'll first bend it as good as I can. I'm getting my door key. Squeeze that in here. It's gonna be so weird. I hope I don't hurt myself. The end of the metal wire, I will also lap over like this. Put that in here and fasten it again. Okay, now I will put the key in the door and use the drill. This might be horrible. We will see. Maybe that was the wrong direction. I have the feeling it's the wrong direction. Let's try the other one. I'm not sure about this. This doesn't work. Debunked. We will work with it the way it is. It is a little bit straight. So now I take this and I try making a star out of it. I will make it a size that I feel good with. Maybe 10 centimeters. So I bend it here. And then I bend it here. If you have any better ways to straighten this, tell me. And now I can make the star. I have enough of the peaks. So I just try to make the peaks bigger or smaller, depending on the rest of the star. Here we have a star already. Now I have a little bit left over here, and this star will be a little bit different than the other stars that I want to make today. So I will simply wiggle it around a little bit. I just bend it in one direction, around here again, very randomly. That really doesn't matter. I just need it as a kind of skeleton later. But don't worry, this is not all we will do. It will look nicer at the end, I hope. I mean, I have no idea what I'm doing here. Anywho, just flatten it out a little bit. I put this aside and make two more that are a little bit smaller. And don't worry, in the end, I think this is gonna be something good. Okay, the next one I will directly just straighten it right from the thingy, yeah. And then I cut myself. Really good one, yeah, really good. Cut myself into pieces. Be careful, kids. End was very sharp. Okay, so this star needs to be a little bit nicer, but also smaller. I think I will just go with like 8 centimeters maybe. I will just go up here and bend it. Then up here and bend it back. You get the idea. Let me quickly make this. And now we make the star shape again, just like with the first one. Just that this time there is nothing left over, which is fine because for this one I don't need leftovers. I will make a third one, but I will do the exactly same as I did with the second one. So we will meet in a second. Okay, so I have the two smaller ones and the one that is a itsy bitsy bit bigger. The easiest craft that we can do is the one that I actually start with. For this I don't need this one. I only need the two smaller ones. I need a hot glue gun and I need thread. You could use any thread for this. I think I will make a very classic one out of this. I take my first star, my yarn, and then I tie this on somewhere. You might not even need hot glue, but it's a little bit easier, depending also on the shape that you want to make. And now you can simply wiggle this around your star till the complete inside of the star is kind of filled, or Most of it at least. I think with hot glue it is easier because you can keep the yarn from just sliding down to the middle. So I add a little bit of glue. That was a little bit much. Anywho, I put my yarn in there. Don't put too much tension on the yarn that you're using, so it can really stay where you want it to be. Yeah, now I will do this till the star is covered. I mean, this kind of stars you can buy. I thought I can make this myself. We'll see how wrong I've been in the end. I just simply like to make my stuff myself. Especially if I already had the things at home that I need to make. Theoretically, you don't have to use hot glue, but I think it's handy because it just immediately sticks and you don't have to wait for it to dry. So, but you can use anything. Of course, you can add as much as you want. If you are already happy the way it is now, that's fine. If you want it a little bit to be a little bit more, that's also fine. This is the easiest way to do it here. And now, at the very end, when this is empty, I guess that this means it is the end. One time through, then I take this, go another time through it, and just fasten it down here. Just cut off the little thing here. A star is born. And I think it looks cute. Easy peasy. You can buy this in shops and stuff. I mean, without the hot glue. If you look very closely, you probably also see hot glue on them. And now to our other star. I think that this is already quite cute, but we are not done here. The other star that I'm especially excited for is this one here. First, I need to fill in the base a little bit more though. I will use a thinner metal wire for this first. That's just because I will attach things here that need a little bit of stability. I need a base to glue them on, kinda. I will just wiggle that around a few times. So now I have a base. While my glue gun was heating up earlier, I already cut some of my reindeer moss that I still had left from last week's video where I made the Christmas wreath. And I still had so much left of it that I thought I have to do something else with it again. In case you haven't seen the last video, it's a white kind of moss. Don't worry, you can also make this with normal green moss, but since I still had this moss and I really like the look of it, I used that. What I will do, I will try to cover the whole star in this. But I don't know if this will work. Glue this on the base that I was just creating here. I will just stick this on like this and hope that it will stay where I put it. This is gonna look horrible. There's the possibility. I think this is probably better with fresh moss and then let it dry on the wreath. I don't know. But I can also cut around later. I'm not sure what I'm doing here since my second video I uploaded on YouTube in general, so. I mean, you know, if you get these hearts and stars from the florist, I think that they wiggle the stuff around and don't use it as a base and glue on the moss. This is not the way that a florist would do this, I'm very sure. After last week I thought, yeah, now I will do very tidy, clean crafts, not only for Christmas. And then I thought, no, you know what? I want to make a big mess with reindeer moss again. So far, this is totally okay. I thought, at the beginning I thought it would be better. But then, for a second, I thought this is gonna be horrendous. So, looking at that, I think we're already on a better way again. I think there is a vision, okay? There is a vision. I think I will just go with a second layer. I have enough moss. I will just go rogue over this now. At least it won't be see-through anymore. It will need a while till all of the crumbles are coming out that I caused. But now I thought I could also decorate this a little bit. And this time I thought, since this will be inside, I could maybe use the lights. I don't think I like this. At some point I will find something I can do with these lights again. I used them before, but this year I don't feel these lights. I will put some ornaments on it. Can we add a bow? You remember what I said last time? A bow is always making it better. I still believe in it. Perfect metal wire for this small bow. Yeah, that was not nicely cut off. So the right scissors for this. Put this in the middle and put little balls around it. It's gonna be wonderful. Maybe I could put them. Why do I even want to have a mesh is the question, you know? Let's do that. Somebody would buy this for sure. So, more hard glue is what the country needs. Don't know if that bow was a mistake. But I mean, hey, you can decorate this however you want, right? This is like a good idea at least. So I will add some string here. I will make my third star. And then we're done for today. So let's move on. I made another of these easy peasy stars from the beginning. And I have 2 of those and I think they look very cute. I'm very happy with them. Is this one perfect? Maybe not, but I think it has potential. It's a very easy craft. You make a metal star, you glue any moss on it that you like, and then you decorate it. So if you don't like this, maybe you can decorate it different and you will like it. Anyway, it's cheap, it's kind of fast. You wouldn't even have to use ornaments on it. You could also use pine cones on it maybe. Also, you wouldn't have to use metal. You could also use sticks. It is really easy. With these ones here, of course you could also use sticks. Maybe that would give it a nicer look because we can still see the metal wire. Maybe sticks would look cool. I don't know. If you try it, please tag me. But in general, I think that these are really nice little crafts to hang in your window or at your wall, whatever. Decorate your home with it. I would recommend. With that, today's video is done. I hope you enjoyed watching it. If so, please remember to leave a like and a subscription if you didn't already do that. And maybe now you also want to check out the Christmas wreath I made last week, or maybe any other videos that are artsy or craftsy that are already uploaded. Otherwise, maybe I see you next week in the next one. Take care and goodbye. Ha det på badet, den gamle chokolade.